David, I don't think many people would have had on their bingo card Troy Deeney to join Forest Green this summer. Joining in in a player coach role, just how big is that for the football club?
Yeah, huge, because Troy comes with loads of top level experience. He's obviously a top player, still a very, very good player. We've seen in 2 days of training how good a footballer he is, but we would know that anyway. I think he brings the mentality of what elite looks like. He's played in the Premier League for a long, long time. He's a winner, a leader, he has high standards. So I think those are the things that you can't really measure, but he'll bring to the football club. And then what hopefully we can bring to him is at some point every footballer has to hang their boots up, and he's come in with a notepad and pen this morning, and we showed how we plan sessions, what our game model looks like, how we link everything together, and he's desperate to learn, and I'd love to help him on his journey, because I think when you come across good people and people that want to learn and people that can give a lot back to football in the short term and long term, and Dale made that really clear yesterday, this is for the long term. Yeah, I think it's important to give back, and I think it's just really, really exciting, and you can see the lads are really responding well to him early on.
And from what you said in the press conference yesterday when we had all the media come up, this sort of started because you read a news article, right?
Yeah, so I've always followed Troy. I mean, when we were at Watford, I was 18s, 21s, and he was obviously a top player in the Premier League, and he used to sit and we used to have lunch, me and the academy staff, with Troy, and just over the years, every now and again we've exchanged a message, or I saw him on holiday once and we had a chat in the pool, and he's just somebody I kept an eye on because he left a massive impression on me. Like, it was the first time I saw real leadership from a huge leadership from a player point of view, but not just on the pitch, off the pitch. And then I read on Sky Sports that he might be going to Sheffield Wednesday as a player coach, and I just mentioned it to Alan, and to be fair to Alan still, him and the club have made it work. They've done brilliant, and I think we'll see the benefits because of it.
And he keeps saying, doesn't he? He said it a lot yesterday. It's about the next 10 years, not the next 10 months. So he really sees this as a long-term project, doesn't he?
Yeah, and the same as Lewis and I think the club, obviously, you know, we're 3 games into a season where we want to get promoted, so let's not mess around. However, we need to be championship ready in 5 years. Now, we'll try and get promoted this year and have the best season we can, but if we don't, we need to be in a much better position in the summer to make sure we kick on, and then we are the strongest team in the league next year. So obviously we're ambitious, so we want to win every week, and we're going to try, and I'm sure we're going to win plenty of football matches, and hopefully that leads to where we want to get. But if not, we're at a point at the moment where obviously we've come from a place of low confidence, losing a lot of games, and I think what the fans have seen early on is that we're in a much more exciting team this year, and we've got things to work on for sure, but we're definitely going in the right direction.
Troy scored double figures in the Premier League just 4 seasons ago. He scored 7 for Birmingham last season. Just how much will he improve it on the pitch as well?
Yeah, we saw this morning his quality in some of the drills we were doing, and what I don't want people to think is that Troy's going to come and score a hat-trick every week and that's it, we're going to win every week because Troy's here. I think what Troy will bring over the long term is the standard. So over the long term we will get better. He will bring a lot. He brings a different profile. He's a really good footballer, really intelligent footballer, and got bags and bags of experience. And I do think you have to have that balance between the experience and the youth and the legs, if you like. And we've got to get the balance right with all of that. And yeah, he made 30 appearances in the Championship last year. I think he got double figures, goals and assists combined, so he's going to be a goal threat for us. And I think what he might do, and I think this won't, again, our fans are educated, so they'll see that what he might do is, well, he'll attract defenders, so it might be giving other people more space just because he's on the pitch, and that will be just as valuable as him sticking the ball in the back of the net.
Let's look back to Tuesday night, and a lot of fans will be concerned about Geordie. How is he after going off injured?
Yeah, so obviously we reviewed it was a bad tackle, it was above the knee. Lucky enough it is above the knee, so we've lost Geordie probably for about 3 weeks. He went to A&E that night because it was a bad blow and he just kept swelling up. Lucky enough it looks like it's just a ridiculously bad bruise, which is 3 weeks is devastating for us because I think he's been outstanding at the start of the season. So as well, that's devastating. It's probably the best outcome we could have hoped for, because when I've watched it back, it could have probably ended his career.
And then you look at Tuesday night, a really positive performance, if not the result, and then a chance to go again against another team close geographically. How much are you looking forward to tomorrow? Yeah,
cannot wait. I think first of all the fans were amazing after the game. I think they recognise the effort the players put in, and again I thought it was quite exciting obviously Geordie going off and then the sending off, unfortunately, did hurt us a little bit, and then a few other decisions maybe that went against us. But I think most people buy into the effort, the commitment, the organisation, the excitement that we're trying to bring, and I think they understand where we're at. Obviously they've had a tough time over the last year, so we're hoping, and we will show them again tomorrow, another positive display, and we think we've got enough to get 3 points. But Newport are strong, they get forward really quickly, they're aggressive against the ball. Graham's done a brilliant job there actually, they look a good team, so we're going to have to play well to get anything out of the game.